Wonderful, wonderful. Congratulations to Very Dark Black Man, and good news to him. Congratulations to him. 2 days ago, he gave out 1 million naira, 250,000 to 4 people. One from his Instagram channel, one from Facebook, one from YouTube, and one from TikTok. So a total of 1 million naira. He gave them that money for them to go and learn work. That is the purpose of it. For them to go and learn work. And 2 days later, I don't know whether he has started paying into the account of the people that they are going to learn the work. So the fans that have been waiting for us to talk have appreciated him. But there's a reason why I'm still appreciating him again, because he just did something good that I want us to listen to him, and I want to talk about it, listen clearly to his words.
We can all agree that the educational foundation of a child will determine what the child will be tomorrow. Educational foundation is very, very important. Now, this is the reason why a lot of people put their kids in private primary schools for startup. Now, how about the people that cannot afford to put their kids in a private school? That is where the public school come in. But here's the problem with the public school. The public schools are no longer interesting because these public schools have old teachers. Teachers that are very old, are supposed to retire, big belly uncle and big belly aunties. Unlike our time, when we had like coppers, when they finish like their university, they come and teach us back then. You know, in our public school, we had like really young uncle who could vibe to them. There were a lot of games, you know, in the school. PHE, like, you know, when they come cultural day and all that. But these public schools are not lacking all this because the young people no longer want to go to the public schools and the primary schools to teach. One, because the government don't pay them well. The government don't pay them well at all, which is causing a lot of problems for these kids in the rural area. They don't have a very good background for education. And it's not even interesting for them to go to school. The only interesting part about public school now is the playground. You understand? And because they don't have like role models, like a young role models to look up to in the public schools now, they just look for one big guy, you know, that one will just be their role model. And next thing, they introduce them to courtism, and it's a problem. So the public school education is lacking. Now the government is not going to do anything about that, quite alright. But we as people can do something about it, right? Now I came up with this idea yesterday and I said, oh yes, I need people to help me fund this idea. Right. Now what do I want to do? I want to make the public schools interesting. Give or take, every public school, I'll start with Abuja. A lot of public schools in Abuja, I will be moving some coppers to those schools. Now we all know there's no job in Nigeria, so a lot of coppers finish school, a lot of them leave their profession, leave what they studied in school, they'll start selling bed sheets, start doing POS, you know. Yes, that's why a lot of coppers, there's no job in Nigeria. So what I want to do is this, is simple. It's a win-win for all of us. I will employ coppers, right? I will employ coppers, really sharp.
All right, there are things he said there. The first one is that most of the children in the public school, they don't have role models. They don't have role models. So they start looking up to the wrong people and they end up putting them into confraternity and all that. And he said he wants to start taking people, youth coppers, from schools and start sending them to some of those rural schools for them to be able to teach those vulnerable children who are in public schools. He said that after NYSC, most of the youth coppers, they end up selling bedspread and they end up doing POS business. So bedspread business is bad, POS business is bad. But 2 days ago, you gave people money. I don't know that you've given them yet. You gave people money to go and learn handiwork. Handiwork. Handiwork is also considered a small scale business. And bedspread business, POS business, there's dignity in labor. So I don't think it should have brought down POS business. I know people that are eating well from POS business. At least it's better than stealing, it's better than a shower. So POS business is not good to Very Dark Man. Bedspread business is not good to Very Dark Man. Thereby making it look like nothing. It's very bad to be doing POS business or bedspread business.
Yes, start teaching in a lot of public schools. We'll have projectors in the school, PhD teacher that will teach them drama, that will make the school interesting for them, so that all these children in the rural areas who want to study, studying will be exciting to them. Studying will be really exciting to them. Now, I cannot afford to pay covers. Do you understand? But collectively, if you people give me money, I can do it. Now, I have opened my own NGO, right? I've opened my own NGO. I have a lot of things to do with my NGO, like bringing water to communities and all that. But it is time to start fixing these problems gradually, so that when you bring a solution, it will help everybody. I don't want to be all those NGOs that will go to Makoko and go and give them rights to make one video and just get out. Do you understand? I want to make the government look bad. I want to make every other NGOs in Nigeria look bad. Now, I will give you my account number of my NGO. Any money that is being put in the NGO, I will publicize the whole amount. Everything will be out there for people to see. If I remove 10 naira, you see. I will update you on whatever thing they are doing. I don't want to eat 1 naira from this money. We have to help ourselves. Do you understand? And education is the key. I didn't really go to school, but my primary school was very great. I went to Binoside Primary School in Babalada. It was very, very great because the teachers were young. We are not going to put out the Belen teachers out of work in primary schools. We'll use their own experience, join it together with the youth, do you understand, in the public schools to help teach these kids. Do you understand? So what I'm trying to achieve is this. I'll give you the account number, you send the money. All those people, they promise me money over Very Dark Man, send your account number.
I want to make the government look bad. I want to make every other NGO look bad. So the meaning is that government is bad. That's the meaning. It's in his words. I want to make the government look bad. So the goal is to make the government look bad. And the goal is to make every other, not some NGO, every other NGO look bad. And now the only authentic and the best NGO in Nigeria is the NGO that is being owned by very dark man. That's the only authentic NGO, according to him. Every other NGO, he doesn't want to look like those NGO that will collect millions and go and buy a bag of rice and snap picture. That is a pull me down syndrome. Pulling other NGO down for your own to look good. To the best of my knowledge, I know some NGOs in Nigeria that are doing very well. I'm coming. I'll bring out some things. Let's finish up.
Got some guy that not sent your account number. Now is an opportunity to give very dark man money. So please, I need your money to fund a very big project. Like I said, this is to make the government look bad because they will not do anything, and to make every other NGO look bad. Now, every other NGO in Nigeria can categorically tell you that most of them are using NGOs to cash out. People contribute as much as 3 million, 5 million, 10 million, 15 million, 20 million, 30 million. These people will come out and money for themselves, just like those Black Lives Matter people. NGO is not what you see it to be in Nigeria, but I'm about to make all of them look bad. So please help me fund this project, and if you do so, may God bless you. I don't know how to pray, but I pray for you. I don't go to church, I don't do nothing. If you do so, and if you don't do so too, God will still bless you. Thank you very much. Peace and love. Don't play.
All right, again, he confirmed that he doesn't go to church. During the time he was having basbos with Papa J, I came to say that VDM does not go to church. VDM is not a Christian. He has said it again, that he doesn't go to church. He doesn't know how to pray. He has said it again. Now, on three occasions then, he said that his goal is to make other NGOs look bad and for the government to look bad, because he can categorically tell you that some NGOs, all NGOs, now some NGOs, that's quite contradictory. So this motive is backed up by an agenda and a motive to demoralize and demarket other NGOs. So other people that are sending money to other NGOs, stop sending the money to them because they are bad. The only good NGO in Nigeria is that one that is owned by very dark man. Beanie boy, time to cash out. Oh! Strategy. When I saw VDM give out some money 2 days ago, I said, make I know what's in there behind. Make I know what's in there behind this money. It is clear. The strategy is simple. If MAGA won't chop people, make the client comfortable. Make the client feel you have money. Pose to be what you are not. If possible, buy 1 or 2 things for the client to buy their mind, then collect. It's time to cash out. It's time to cash out for a very dark black man. He would have just said, okay, friends, I need some amount of money. I want you to help me do this, than coming to pose as NGO. You want to use youth corpers, but you don't want to work with NYSC. You don't want to work with government. Is it possible, Nigerians? It's not possible. You cannot just go and pick up youth corpers and start using them and start paying them. National Youth Service Corps members. Well, reach that level, so maybe you don't really know the meaning of that. Not to mock you, a lot of people didn't get to that level. But you cannot use youth corpers without the approval of the NYSC. It's not possible. You cannot pay them. You're not an employment organization, and you must work. The same big belly teachers where you laugh in the beginning, and that's where they yab. That same big belly teachers, you want to use their experience in the end. Very dark man. I know so that they talk, so some of your fans go don't come to quarrel for comment space, because everybody is not a thinker like myself. If you want to open an NGO, the money should not be coming to your account. The money should be set up people. I'm giving intelligent advice and the truth. You want to open an NGO, how should the money be coming to you? You want to open an NGO, there should be a board where people are managing different things. How can we check that all the money that came into your account, you used it well? Who will check that? The pastors you are laughing at, he demarketed NYSC, he demarketed government, he demarketed pastors. He said that it's not like those pastors that will tell you to be paying 10%. It's not like them. What's not the difference between a pastor with a chop tight money, because nobody monitors some of those tight money, and VDM that still want to be taken from the poor masses to put in his pocket? Who is going to calculate all those things? So I think this is a strategy just to cash out. And what I see with all these facts laid down. And I knew all this, and I'm very much aware that it is his barrister friend that gave him this idea to open NGO. Hear me again twice. I'm very much aware that it is his barrister friend that gave him the idea to open NGO as a means of cashing out. Why? That barrister friend is also cashing out from United States aid. The time why I know say video and one play game, at that time when you begin tell them, stop sending money to Borno State government, stop sending money to Borno State government. US, if you give money to Borno State government, go and collect it back. I said, why are you interested in US? That was when they set up in NGO. Well, more cash out to you, brother. I'm not going to tell you what to do with your money, dear Nigerians, dear Ratels. Do whatever you wish with your money. But before you feed another man, feed yourself. Before you start, there's nothing wrong with charity and philanthropy, but charity begins at home. Your mama never chopped today. Your younger ones, they pursue them from school. Your children never pay their school fees. There is nothing wrong with giving to others, but to the best of my knowledge, you should feed yourself first before you go to the street to feed other people. You cannot be feeding the street when your house is hungry. The day you buy, maybe street people go dig your grave. Now family members go dig your grave. So charity begins. So congratulations, VDM. You have successfully, you and your Ratels have successfully made other bloggers not to talk, but people like me go talk when the time. I'm not going to talk too much again now. When the time comes, I go just drop. You have successfully made other bloggers look. Nobody go see this thing now. Many bloggers are aware that this is a cash out strategy, but they no go want talk because of waiting Ratels go talk. But I go talk, and I don't set my comment section. If you type insult, the insult no go even drop for comment space because this is true. Strategy to cash out, and some people don't still want to check about it. How can you want to work with youth corpers and you don't want to involve NYSC? Don't want to involve government? How can you come and say that all NGOs are bad? The government is bad. The NGO is bad. You're not like other like pastors. You are the only one that is good. You have successfully made yourself a good messiah, whereas you are worse than many people you are criticizing. I'm coming again with more facts. Enjoy this one for now. Bye.